2018.
Love it.
2018. I never thought I'd see the day.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
That's dark.
It is kind of. Kyle would like it.
Oh, I can't wait to see Kyle.
2018, Katie, I am dubbing the year of coming in hot.
It's the Brett Davern Show. Excuse me. Brought to you by Adobe Radio, in partnership with Nice Guy Digital, and recorded live in beautiful North Hollywood, California. On today's episode, it's 2018.
The year of coming in hot.
Welcome back to the show. Today we catch up, hang out, and get back in the groove of waking up at 4 a.m.
Ugh.
Good morning, everybody!
You're welcome.
Now let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times. Your new best friend. Oh, well, I was waiting for it. You didn't do it. Let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times.
That's me.
Your new best friend.
Oh, no.
We're not used to waking up early.
Go for it.
Brett Davern!
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thank you for joining us live on Adobe Radio or subscribing on YouTube.
Oob.
Tune in, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcast. Hey, also, thank you for helping spread the word about our show and engaging with us on social media. We love you guys. Thank you. I'm getting tweeted all the time from people saying, hey, you know what? I told a friend about your show. They had no idea who you were. And now they can't get enough.
What a great way to hear that nobody knows.
I've heard that from a few
who
of you, and I really, really appreciate it. Katie appreciates it too. Boy Wonder appreciates it. We all appreciate it. So thank you very much, and keep that up. You know, if you'd like to shout out a friend, shout at us or with us, it's all good. You can call us anytime. The phone number is 1-888-99-IDOBE. That's 1-888-994-3624. The email for the show is bdsfans@idobe.com. Or if you want to join the conversation instantly, you just put that address, bdsfans@idobe.com, into iMessage, where you normally put someone's phone number, compose your text, press send, and it pops up instantly on this iPad that is sitting in front of me. Once again, that address is bdsfans@idobi.com. Just like somebody from the 937 this morning said, welcome back, Brett and Katie. We missed you. Hope you had a good break. Thank you, person.
That's adorable.
Somebody else said, good morning. Welcome back. Missed you guys. It's Kate in England.
Kate in England.
Hello, Kate. And then somebody else from England sent a really long text, which I'll read during the break. It's Stuart Anthony, and he's listening live in England. Stuart, I'll read your whole text during the break, but at the end he says, nice one, bruv.
Oh,
so
we love him.
Yeah, he's a good dude. So if you want to send a text, people, you can. Okay, lots of show to get to today. The beard is here to stay. I cannot quit this thing.
Well, the Twitter people voted.
They did,
yeah.
And they wanted the beard to stay, so they
did.
win. The beard is here to stay. And if you tuned in today to hear about the Golden Globes, you got to go somewhere else. I hate award shows and try to never watch them. So I have no idea about anything that happened on that last night, and I could care less.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be talking about that today. But what we are going to be talking about is saying hello to Boy Wonder. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
And Katie LeClaire.
It's National Bubble Bath Day. That one makes me really happy. I love a good bubble
bath.
bath.
That exactly goes with the theme of coming in hot, but
Bubble bath should be hot.
But I mean, it's kind of a relaxing, like.
And then you get yourself yourself a bath bomb, and then that's coming in hot.
Are you a fan of baths?
Yeah.
You're a bath fan?
Oh, I love a bath.
And a bath bomb? What the hell is that?
It's I make them actually because I'm that cool.
What?
It's like a fizzy thing with a lot of baking soda and some citric acid, and then you put it in the bath, and then it goes.
Sounds dangerous.
Because we're coming in hot.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Are you now? The bath bomb sounds counterintuitive to the, pour a glass of red wine, light a few candles,
no, it's lovely.
Get in the bath. Really?
It's like an Alka-Seltzer for your tub.
Every time I watched Pretty Woman when I was a kid, and even as an adult when I watched Pretty Woman, there's a famous scene, Julia Roberts, she's in the bath, and she's like rocking out, listening to some tunes with her headphones on, like the little earbuds. They're like black little earbuds.
Okay.
Every time I see that scene, I'm like, that's pretty dangerous, Julia. What are you doing? She's got the electronics so close to the tub. You're
such
that?
a dad.
You don't think that when you see that scene?
No.
Every single time I've seen that scene, ever since I was a little kid, I was like...
I do think, just put it on a speaker.
I don't know. I just feel like Richard Gere should walk in, and instead of being charmed by her, he should be like, hey. This is pretty dangerous. I mean...
That's coming in hot, Brett.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, she's already kind of a questionable character as it is,
Oh,
and then there she is in the bathtub
Don't
with
you hate on
electronics
Julia?
close. No, not Julia, the character.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I love me some Julia.
That just makes me think of Gilles Marini.
That smile. Julia Roberts. Everything makes you think of Gilles Marini. All right.
His mom dressed him up as the character for
Let's
Halloween.
get to the first break. What are we talking about on today's show? We're going to talk about the new year. We're going to talk about the break. We're going to talk about resolutions. We're going to talk about the new studio we got going on here. Lots of stuff to get to today on the show. But before we get to all that, you guys are going to listen to Hang Loose. Oh, good band.
Yeah.
By the Alabama Shakes. Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Listening to The Brett Davern Show with that other guy from that one show on MTV. Yeah, Brett Davern on Adobe Radio.
All right, new year, Katie. 2018. Like I said, never thought I'd live to see the day, but here I am.
Here you are.
I tried everything I could not to make it to 2018, but it just didn't work out. 2018. Oh.
That's fine to me, and then I think about what 2008 was and what I was doing in 2008, and then I go, oh no.
What were you doing in 2008?
2008 was a great year. I was living with my best friend Chanel in Pasadena in a 600 square foot apartment.
Right.
Listen.
Keep the name dropping to a minimum in 2018, okay?
Chanel is a big deal, and everyone should know it.
All right.
We lived in a 600 square foot apartment with 3 adults, 3 dogs, 4 cats, and a fish. And it smelled awful. But it was maybe some of the greatest times of my life.
All right.
Yeah.
New year, everybody. I love New Year's.
Oh, me too.
I actually like it a lot. It's becoming one of my favorite, holidays.
Mm-hmm. So much optimism.
Yeah, I love turning over the new leaf.
Yeah.
I really do. Coming in hot, people. That's the new year. New year means new things around the studio.
Yes.
So if you're watching on YouTube, or if you want to go to YouTube and check things out, or if you want to check out Instagram, the Brett Davern Show's Instagram account, we've been posting some videos because over the break, Katie and I came in here with the help of Tom.
Renovations.
And did some renovations. We put in these new microphone stands, which we can play with. They're a lot of fun. They move really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
Looks really professional in here. And then also, because we said we would, and that's what we're doing, we had all last year we were having our guests sign the posters on the wall behind us.
Yep.
And then we did the thing for St. Jude and drew out the names, and we're shipping those off, and they're on their way shortly. Be patient, everyone. But
we had a holiday
we
too.
had to replace the posters, so we got brand new posters in the studio.
And might I say, they look wonderful.
They're pretty awesome. They're kind of a monochromatic theme this time. You get on there and check it out. I'm not going to describe them to you. Go to YouTube, check them out. Check them out on Instagram. But so a fresh look in here, a fresh start to the year, turning over the leaf, like you said. Also, in the new year, let's just go over some show stuff real quick, shall we?
Sure.
So in the new year, we've decided, and the powers that be at Adobe have decided as well, that the show will have a sort of a new schedule or a new, I don't know if it's new, since we've never done it before. This is the schedule, I guess.
Well, I mean, no, because we did like 3 months on.
Yeah, that's true. What we're going to do, everybody, is we're basically doing like 4 weeks on, 1 week off all year. So
Yeah.
if you're counting or a math major out there, that's like 20 episodes in a row, 20 mornings in a row, and then we're going to take a week off. We'll play reruns that whole week. You guys will be able to still listen to the show and catch up on anything you missed. And now, if you're sitting out there and you're listening, you're like, oh no, I don't want you guys to be gone. I love you guys. I want you to break your necks every day for this thing. Listen, the beauty of us taking the week off is what we're going to try to do is come to you
Live.
out there live and start doing live shows around the globe and around the country.
Yeah.
And so
excited.
even though we're taking a week off, we're still going to be out there working somewhere, and you can come see us.
Yeah.
And we'll give you hugs.
Yep.
And no kisses on the mouth, please.
Cheek, though?
It's negotiable. We'll see.
You got to talk about it first, though. You can't just like come in hot with the
well, it is the year of
cheek
coming
kiss.
in hot.
Yeah.
But
So
anyway, so that's going to be the schedule in the new year. We're going to have fun with that. And so, make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're listening. We'll tell you what cities we're coming to and where we're going to be and all that kind of stuff. And if you want us to come to your town, I mean, we're taking suggestions. Let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know where you want to be. I think that our first show, though, is going to be a big one. I hope.
Are you going to say it?
I'm not going to say it because it's not all in place yet, but... Oh, you guys.
But it's happening.
Oh.
I am most excited to say, and recorded live in beautiful anywhere planet
Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So, and by the way, like when I say give us some suggestions for where to come to, I don't just mean your city. If you want us to broadcast from your kitchen, that's fine as long as you invite a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, I will literally go anywhere. Like, if you want us to clear off your mom's kitchen table and put up some microphones.
We're doing like the Bill Murray thing. Do you remember when he did that?
Yeah, showing up anywhere at any time. Yeah. I love it. I'll do it. I'm in. Stuart, in the text that he sent in when I messaged bdsfans@adobe.com, he asked a question that I think we need to answer.
Okay.
Okay. So the question is, would you rather? It's a would you rather.
Okay.
You know I love a would you rather.
Yeah.
I love a hypothetical. I love a dumb hypothetical question. My favorite. The mark of a good hypothetical question is that I've been told is that the person who's answering changes their answer at some point during the conversation. That's the mark of a good hypothetical. We'll see if that happens here. Here's the question. This is came in on the text line from Stuart. He says, would you rather be forced to wear wet socks for the rest of your life or only be allowed to wash your hair once per year? You need to answer first.
Well, you don't wash your hair.
I do not wash my hair. So.
But I don't want moldy socks.
Wet socks is the worst.
It's the worst. It's the worst feeling in the world.
Your toes are gonna get all wrinkly too.
Because
like that
girls
weird, like we've been in the bath too long, you know.
National Bubble Bath Day. Also, girls have dry shampoo, so well, guys, anyone. Excuse me, 2018. Anyone can use dry shampoo. It's 2018.
It's 2018, Katie. Stop gender labeling.
Dry shampoo is maybe God's best gift to humans.
Dry shampoo or bath bombs. Pick one.
Bombs.
You can only have one. Bath bombs?
No, dry shampoo, because I can still have a bubble bath.
I want to clarify to everyone, here's the thing about my hair. I don't wash it.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, Oh, actually,
You
like
said that to the lady at
5
Party
years
Boat, and I
ago.
was like, gross.
I just started this thing where I was like, no, like it's silly. Like, you don't. Okay, if it. Here, hold on. Let me get into it. I do wash my hair. It's just on a very rare occasion. I take a shower.
Special treat.
I take a shower at least like 3 times a week is the minimum.
Okay.
So at least 3 times a week. Sometimes more, of course. Right? And the hair goes under the hot water. It's fine. You run my fingers, I get in there, scrub it out with my fingers and whatever. It's just no shampoo in there. Sometimes a little residue of the bar of soap. Sometimes.
Did you
a little
read about
residue.
this, or did you just start doing it? Because
I've
I've
heard-
read articles about it.
When I was real young, I heard Matt LeBlanc on some talk show say that he only uses bar of soap in his hair. He doesn't use shampoo, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I was like, tried it once, and I was like, no, it's way too much soap, and it's like it's not good. I didn't like it. But so I just use the hot water. Sometimes there might be some soap still left on my hands from soaping myself up.
Sure.
And that'll go in there. But you don't need the shampoo. It strips everything out of there, all the natural stuff that is good for you. It
This
strips
is what
it
the
all
article
out.
that I read said.
And then you got to put conditioner on to put it all back in. It's just silly, and it's a waste of money, and it's dumb. I mean, come on, like
You are saving.
shampoo is such a recent invention in the history of the world. We didn't need it before then. You don't need it now. And the thing is, that all of you out there listening, it doesn't smell. People on the old podcast just put their nose right in there and we're smelling around, and they don't smell anything. It's fine.
Save yourself
fine. I
that
don't
23
smell.
cents per
I'm
shower.
fine.
Save it.
And the hair looks good. Whatever, everybody. Ooh, this next song. All right, what are we talking about after this song? Oh, we got to go over what we all did on our breaks. That's what we're going to talk about. Before we do that, though, this song, Susto. We're having Justin, the singer,
Yeah.
come in. When's he coming in?
The 19th. Friday the 19th.
All right. This is my
We
favorite
love
band.
Susto.
This is my new favorite band. This is Dream Girl by Susto. That's spelled Susto. Awesome.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
You're listening to The Brett Davern Show, featuring Katie LeClaire on IW Radio.
Wait, so Wonderhammer, you have questions about the washing of the hair?
Yeah, I would.
Wait,
well,
what's your beef? What's going on?
I don't have beef. I think it's interesting. I would like to try it. But I was just trying to clarify whether or not you ever, in the past, however long, have used shampoo at all.
I think that
Maybe under certain circumstances where you're like, oh, I just need something real quick, and I'm like at my mom's house. And
I remember shooting Major Crimes, and there's a gun battle in there that I was involved in, and my character got shot, and there was fake blood flying all over the place. It was really sticky, and I remember using some shampoo after that. There's a specific,
The real gunky.
Yeah, but I have a fire pit at the house, and like to make a fire and sit back there with friends and whatever. And so the next morning, you smell like campfire a little bit, but I just go residual soap on the hands, not shampoo soap, but just regular soap, whatever you're using on the bod.
You don't clean your hair, but when you do, you go with residual soap.
Residual soap, yeah,
Cool.
and lots of water. Thin
of
out
water.
the soap. Yeah.
Cool.
We clear?
I think we're clear.
All right.
I'm so glad we got to the bottom of that.
Katie, what'd you do over the break?
I went to Texas, and I worked at Firewalk a lot.
Oh, I knew. Listen.
We got to get the Firewalk plug in. Come on, it's the first show
There
of the
should
year.
be a new rule for 2018. No more plugging family businesses on this show.
I tell you what,
for
right
free.
now they're listening to it. All the cooks in the back of the kitchen are listening to it. And,
I love them. I love everybody at Firewalk. It's just a joke.
Junior, I love you.
I love all of you guys.
Well, I love them all too, but specifically.
So you worked the whole time.
Pretty much. I worked a lot of
You
it.
got home and mom and dad were like, "That's it. Put on the apron and
Literally,
get to it."
I was home for 11 hours and working a shift already.
That's hilarious.
But we also, so Firewalk has a lot of catering as well. So they do I didn't just sell rice. I also we did lasagna.
Oh wow.
And lots of salads.
Like a Chinese inspired lasagna? What's going
No.
on? I mean, I know the Chinese I think are responsible for inventing noodles. Is that correct? So there's noodles and lasagna.
Oh, look at you.
So it sort of is
That's a connection that
Chinese
I would not have
based.
made.
Is lasagna has its roots
Lasagna is Chinese food.
in China. I think lasagna is Chinese food. That's what we figured out today.
Yep.
All right, so
What did you do over the break, Brett?
wait, that's it? That's all you got for us?
Oh,
You worked?
I worked.
No interesting anecdotes?
There were some fireworks.
You
literally.
played some silly game with your family. You put that on
It's the
Instagram.
greatest game. It's so much fun. It's really dumb, but I love it. You there's a Santa hat and oven mittens, and there's one present that has too much tape on it, and you roll die. So the person to your right rolls the dice, and if you all agree upon a number. So if the number 1 pops up, the mittens and the hat go to the next person until I would roll a 1, and then Boy Wonder, blah 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 blah, and then the last person who gets all the wrapping paper off the present gets to keep it.
What was the present?
A game, Ticket to Ride.
Like a board game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Who won?
My cousin Justin won.
Oh, Justin. It's always Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great. It was a great break. It was long. I came back early, and that was fun.
All right. You don't need to rub it in.
I came back early. It was good. I was here to help build the studio.
Katie came back early because she had a super swanky callback for a big TV show. Yeah. Congratulations. But
You might need a new producer,
I was
Brett.
going to say, everyone's going to be real sad when you leave the show.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Don't be alarmed, everybody. It's not happening yet. We haven't got a phone call
All
yet.
right. All right.
Well,
I'll get it
fingers
today.
crossed. Knock on wood. I hope you get it. I hope you do leave us all behind.
Anyway,
I
let's
really
keep
do.
going.
No, I really do. I mean that.
Thank you.
All right. Let's keep going. Wonder Hammer, what'd you do over the break?
A whole lot of family time.
How's Parker?
Hey, now you can pull that microphone right towards you. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Hello.
Careful, though. There's no pop screen. All right.
I don't need a pop.
How is Parker?
I don't need a pop screen.
Parker's good. He's probably about
Oh,
4
yeah.
pounds. Up from 3.5.
My little step nephew. What would he be to me?
Well,
Technically.
step grandson.
Oh, okay.
Step grandson.
Did he gain some weight?
A little bit,
That's
probably.
nice.
I think he got bigger, I hope.
Oh, that's cool.
He's been good. He's barking way more.
So you went back to the East Coast.
I went back to East Coast, New Jersey, yes.
With the munchkin.
With the munchkin.
He flew.
Yes, he did.
His first plane flight.
He was great.
Oh.
He was great.
He made it the whole time without piddling on the
He had,
airplane floor.
he had a little accident,
Uh-oh.
but that was towards the very end. We were about to get in the car to go home, so it was fine. Gave him a bath the next day because we had to anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, he was great.
And quickly, what was your favorite thing about the break?
Just seeing my family.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so
Yeah.
it's always
That's
the
nice.
best part.
That's nice.
Did you see Dad Wonder?
I
Did
did
you see
see.
Wayne?
I did see Dad
Wonder Dad.
Wonder Dad.
Wonder
Wonder
Dad.
Dad. Wonder Dad.
He's doing well, so that was great.
Send
Yeah.
him our love.
I will.
Did you see your sister?
Yeah, well, yeah, she lives at home, so I pretty much spend my entire time with her and my mom.
Does she know who I am yet?
Yeah, she knows. I think she fangirls more over Katie, though.
I thought
Because the one time I was like, ooh, Katie texted me, and she started freaking out.
Oh. Team Katie. All right, that's fine. She'll see the light eventually. It's okay.
I
She's
mean, I
smart.
don't know. We haven't talked too much about it.
Oh, all right. Well,
Maybe I can convert her.
shout out to Wonder Sister out there. Maybe Katie should do it.
Hey, what's up, Wonder Sister?
Call me sometime.
Call me.
Yeah.
Brett, how was your break?
Oh, thanks for asking, Katie. My break was fine. It's good.
Fine. Fine.
It's good. It was interesting. Hold on. I don't know. The coughing is...
It's returned.
I know. Hold on. Let me grab something.
I spent 2 days with you, and you weren't coughing 2 days ago.
I know. I don't know what's up. I don't know if it's the early morning or it's raining this morning and I got something. Hold on. Let me mute this for a second.
I do like that it was raining today because that surprised me. And it was great.
My break was great. It was great. I had a great break. I drove all the way to Seattle.
Ooh,
by myself.
that's a drive. How long is that drive?
With my little puppy dog, because I have a puppy dog too, but she's not a puppy dog anymore. She's like 15.
She's a distinguished lady.
She's an old girl, and so her and I drove all the way up the coast together, and that was great. Actually, it's awesome. I stop overnight. I made it all the way from Los Angeles to like kind of just shy of Eugene, Oregon in one day, it's a lot. That's a haul.
That is a lot.
I was driving for 14 hours. Wow. Yeah. But it sounds crazy, but honestly, I love driving. Yeah. And I love the road, and I love
road trips.
I love road trips.
Yeah.
And nowadays with all the podcasts and all the things that you can listen to, and even just you know my favorite thing to do, which is just turn off the radio and just kind of like think your thoughts, and like I just find the road is like a nice, there's no traffic, of course, and you're like in the woods, and there's trees and beautiful things to look at, and Mount Shasta's right there, and so I like it a lot, and I find it easy. I don't find it like
it's not stressful.
Yeah, and it's not dull either. And so I really like it. So I drove all the way up and then spent a lot of time with the family. My immediate family, the boy and the girl and Mrs. D, they flew up in the lap of luxury on, Alaska Airlines or something. And it was kind of funny because I left and drove that 14-hour day, and then they left the next day because, then we'd like meet up in Seattle because I only had like 5 hours left in the drive by the time I started going the next morning. And it was just kind of one of those things where, I guess they flew the first day, but their flight didn't leave until like later in the afternoon. So I was already like to like Redding or Mount Shasta, Northern California. And it was just kind of a funny feeling thinking that I had already been driving for like 6 or 7 hours and that they were just going to at some point fly right over my head. Because it's only like a 2-hour flight. But it's a like 16 to 18-hour drive or something like that. So.
When I was a kid, my dad would fly and we would all drive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. Reversed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got to talk to your dad maybe. Figure out how that works. But it was really good. We had a great family time, and Seattle's great. It's just my favorite city ever. And New Year's, go downtown a little bit. There were some friends having a get-together, some friends from high school, and so very old friends that I love dearly. And so it was good to hang out with all of them. And then they shoot fireworks off of the Space Needle. So it was like a really cool way to ring in the new year. And I popped a Coca-Cola Classic right as the clock struck midnight. It was ice cold. I had it in a cooler.
Wait, you went to the place with a cooler?
I went to the house party with a cooler, like a 6-pack cooler full of ice and one solitary Coca-Cola in it. It was like the nuclear briefcase or something, And at midnight, I was like, break glass, like get the launch codes, turn the keys at the same time. Here it goes, And so
was it worth the wait?
It was incredible. Yes, it was amazing. I'm so sorry that I'm coughing. It was incredible. The cooler was in the car outside of the house party. We left
because you can't go in with that because then everybody goes, what is this?
The people whose house we were at, they live up on Queen Anne Hill, which like overlooks the city, but we had to walk a few blocks to like get to where you could see the Space Needle. So we just left their house to walk. So I stopped by the car, grabbed the Coke out of the cooler, put it into my pocket really quickly because I only had a few minutes to midnight, so it wasn't going to warm up or anything. And the beauty, too, was that not only was it ice cold from the cooler, but also it was like 30 degrees outside. So inside the car was cold too. So it was just cold on cold. Oh, it was amazing. Just that red classic can, opened it up. It's like like a hand grenade that I consumed. It was amazing. Oh, it was delicious. And then I tweeted like something like, oh, this Coke was amazing. And then Coca-Cola replied.
What?
Yeah,
what did they say?
They were like, way to ring in the new year or something like that. It was amazing. I was like, well, that's kind of fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Way to go.
Oh, it was cool. It was great. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Music break time. All right. Let's take another break. And then, I want to talk about New Year's resolutions, though, on the other side. We got to get your guys' New Year's resolutions, and I'll let you in on mine.
Got a doozy for you.
Oh, speaking of Seattle, these are my boys. Yes. Much like while I was drinking that Coke, I was experiencing Nirvana at that moment. This is Lithium by Nirvana.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Adobe Radio. Did you know you can watch The Brett Davern Show on YouTube? Yeah, you can. Go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show.
This new thing, Katie, of being able to respond to people live while we're on the air is a lot of fun. I want to take a second to respond to people. Twitter's going crazy. People are like, oh my gosh, Katie's going to leave. Where's Katie going? Is the show going to end? Oh, no. And here's the thing. No, the show's not going anywhere.
No way.
Katie's not going anywhere. Don't worry, everybody. The beauty of what is happening in show business right now is that all of this stuff, like everyone's doing everything now. So like everyone has a podcast, everyone has a YouTube channel, everyone has a whatever, and there's always ways to like get things done. So fret not, everyone. It's okay. Also, this show is totally mobile. I mean, we built this new studio now, but really all we need is a laptop and a microphone, and then there you go.
Heck yeah.
Don't worry about it. Because there are going to be times when Katie and I might be out of town together working on a project.
Maybe sequels.
Shh.
I didn't say anything. I said it's a maybe.
Sequel.
It's a secret.
Anyway, maybe that's happening. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Because it's not official.
But we're
anyway,
really good at this show, so we can do it anyway.
Is that the Brett Davern Show is here to stay. As long as Adobe will have us. So don't worry. Don't worry. Fret not, everyone. Fear not. Don't worry. Okay. Now, Katie.
Yes.
New Year's resolutions. Also, everybody, text me yours. Let me know. bdsfans@adobe.com. Enter that into iMessage. Fire away. I want to know what your resolutions are out there, everybody.
You're going to hate my resolution.
And by the way, you can chime in about anything, too. Washing hair, whatever. Anyway. Did people come see you at Firewalk? Did Brett Davern Show fans show up at Firewalk?
There were a few, yeah.
To get some free egg rolls?
It was wontons that day, but yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you want to shout them out or say thank you or anything. Just giving you the chance.
I put some gals on my Instagram.
Oh, okay.
They were adorable. I also spoke at Marshall High School when I was in San Antonio.
Oh.
So shout out to the Marshall High School listeners.
Sweet.
Thanks for checking out the show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're great.
Cool.
They were great.
Really?
Like they asked like technique questions.
Oh,
they were great.
The drama department?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Go ahead. New Year's resolution.
I have 3.
Okay.
The first one is to spend money on experiences instead of things.
I'm sorry. My New Year's resolution is definitely not to stop interrupting anyone.
Yeah, apparently not.
Are you allowed to have more than one resolution?
Yeah.
Are you? Is that a thing?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I always just
what
picked
are you
one.
talking about? You can have as many as you want.
Okay. All right. Continue. I'm sorry. I just
to
said
spend
ask.
money on experiences, not things. I don't need things. I need experiences, right? you have a judgment face.
It's your resolution. I'm not judging it. I'm just thinking.
Number 2, my brother gave me some wise, sage advice.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about my ex, and I was saying, I should have, I shouldn't have, I should have. And he said, stop saying you should have, say you did. And I was like, oh. So it's not, it's like, or you're going to, or you will, you know what I mean? Like, there's no should have. So that's.
Does that sort of mean live life with no regrets?
Sort of, or just like, not even that, but like, instead of saying I should have done it earlier, say I did do it. You know what I mean?
Should have done what earlier?
Ended things. And the third thing is coming in hot, Brett. The third thing.
Are we ever going to get into this on the show at some point?
Yeah, at some point.
This whole thing?
After April. The third thing
I wonder if anyone knows what you're talking about.
It's if you Google me, it's my 2 of the 3 things. The third thing, the third of my resolution is, and this is the one you're going to hate. Or maybe not, but.
Why are you? I'm not passing judgment on your resolutions.
I feel very judged. I feel very judged.
Darling,
I have
go
meditated for the past 10 days in a row.
Wait a second.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I have an app.
That just made it worse.
I'm sorry. I'm going to need you to clarify what you're talking about.
Do you know what meditation is? Are you familiar with the theory?
I'm familiar with people who. Who.
So a second ago, you were talking about driving and how you turn the radio off and you just drive.
Mm-hmm.
That is a form of meditation for you, I believe.
Sure. Yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But what's the resolution?
Just to be more mindful and to try to like get rid of some noise in my head.
Okay.
And so therefore a way to do that is to meditate.
Seems very
Salt rock of
very,
me?
Well, definitely. Definitely crunchy. Me being from Seattle, I love it. But it doesn't seem very specific as a resolution. You know?
Well, maybe that's why I have 3.
Like, far be it for me to judge everybody's resolutions. I mean, it'd be so weird for me to cast judgment on people.
Right.
After they, like, okay, Savannah here, North Carolina, she texts in from the 828, and she says her New Year's resolution is to get healthy. Now, that's great. That's fantastic. That's a great resolution. Not specific enough for this radio host, but it's good. It's a good start. But, like, for me, I want the resolution to be, like, specific. Like, I will do this exact thing this year. You know what I mean?
Do you have a resolution?
Well, I'm just saying, so, like, be more mindful is like, okay. Like, but, like, meditate 3 times a week or something. You know what I mean? Like a specific boom. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I find that if I do that to myself, I have a harder time sticking with it. If it is so specific, like I set up this parameter that like if I go a week and I meditate twice in that week, then I go like, screw it.
I do have a resolution.
What is it?
I did not come to it on New Year's though, admittedly.
Okay.
But
That's okay.
You know, it's only the 8th. I've taken some time to think about it.
Yeah, it's
because
just
last year was the big carbonation thing, the whole year of no carbonation, and that is completely out the window. Oh my God, I'm so far off the wagon, I can't even see the wagon. Oh, I love carbonation. I'm back, baby. It's like I broke up with a girlfriend or something, and I'm like, come back to me. Anyway, and now I'm just back. Oh, me and carbonation are making out constantly. Woo! I got to third base with carbonation last night.
Ooh.
It was amazing. Okay, so this year's resolution is I'm going to see 10 live concerts this year in person. Now, I don't go to many live shows musically. I just don't. I don't know. I never have. And so this year I was like, I'm doing it. We're on the radio now. We're playing a lot of music. I love music. I don't ever go see live shows. I'm going to 10. I will make it to 10 this year. Maybe 10's actually kind of weak. 15. There you go. 15.
I think 15's a better choice.
All right, 15. It's pretty good. There's 52 weeks in a year. 15. Yeah, I could make. Oh, that's a lot. Oh boy, that's a lot of babysitters. 12. 12?
1 a month.
1 a month.
12. 12.
Split the diff.
12. All right, 12. We're in at 12?
This is your resolution.
12.
12.
Okay. So see the specificity, though? 12. Or like with carbonation, like a lot of people have said, like, oh, like, why don't you just, don't drink soda? It's like, yeah, that's kind of easy, though. And also, it's not specific enough. All carbonation. Now, there's a challenge. I like making my resolution a challenge. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Savannah, I love the get healthy resolution, but I would like a certain goal put on that, though. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Mm.
You know, hit the gym 3 times a week. Get yourself a calendar. 3 X's every week. Just put an X every time you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Specific. That's all I'm saying. Because we can all get healthier. Like, of course, we all want to be healthier, but that's sort of nebulous. Healthier. You know?
I hear what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
12 live shows.
12 live shows. I want to try it. I'm going to try to get to it. I'm going to try.
I like it. Boy Wonder, do you have a resolution?
Last year was my big one with hockey. That was my specific one.
Yeah.
This year, I just, for the first time, made like a goal list for the year.
Oh, yeah.
So I've
That's
got
good.
like a ton.
Yeah.
But real quick, I see where you're coming from with whole specificity of it all. I think when you add specifics, you have something more to get to.
Keep
like you
yourself
said.
accountable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which is great. But at the same time, I think just having something is better than nothing. I just do think that being
I think that
why can't I say that today?
I think that in my experience, what I mean is like, so my 2017 resolution of not drinking carbonation for a whole year was a little bit to get a little healthier, though. You know? So like that was, it's a little in there. And so what is a good way to try to achieve that little bit of getting healthier? Well, soda, beer, you know, all those things, like they are... Look, it wasn't really about that, though. It was more of just the challenge. But a good side effect of staying away from that stuff for a whole year is, I mean, I think I lost like 10 pounds. Like I was feeling good. I was feeling better, you know, like that kind of thing. So it's just like, get healthier, yes, but like drive towards a specific goal. And I will tell you that throughout the year, the idea to like, just have a beer, like with your buds, or hey, I'm out, like having a burger, like a Coke would be nice right now. Having the rule of like, no, you're going a year without carbonation. Do you know how many times I was like, oh man, I could just drink this Coke right now. Nobody would know. I'm by myself. I'm at the airport. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's around, you know, except for all the paparazzi, you know, because I'm followed everywhere by paparazzi.
It's
but
hard.
Other than that,
must be
like,
rough to be Brett Davern.
Yeah, nobody was around. I could just totally have one. But then there was that little voice that was like, no. No carbonation, you know? And so it kept me on track. I think the specificity keeps me on track. But that, look, everybody's different, and that's fine. I'm saying for me, the having a specific rule and a specific thing in mind keeps me on track.
I like it.
All right.
I used to... Every year for many years, and I have them all still. I used to make a vision board.
Oh my God! Oh, are you trying to get me to kill you on the first episode, Bag? Just strangle you?
It's good for ratings.
Oh man!
Every year, and I kept them, but like
I like this grumpy old man character that I play on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I actually like the idea of a vision board. I do.
I think they're great.
I kind of hate that I do like that idea in my head. I hate that. But whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think that they're very interesting. It's sort of like I journal occasionally, not every day, but like I keep a journal. But the vision board is sort of like the hopes and dreams for the year. Mm-hmm. Gosh, I feel like such a tool. But I like that. And then I like at the end of the year looking back on it and being like, I did go to Italy. I'd never been to Italy. But if I made one this year, Italy would be on it.
So go over the 3 resolutions for me one more time.
Meditate.
You said be mindful.
Well, yeah, but that means I've done it for 10 days in a row. I'm actually kind of proud of myself.
No, that's great. That's fantastic.
Well, it's only 10 minutes, but...
All right. What else?
did not should've. Just sort of like changed my thinking and saying like,
don't live in the past.
this is what I did.
Live
Yeah.
in the present. I don't know.
Present and future, right? Well, present.
Not kick yourself about the things you should have done.
Yeah.
Realize that you did it.
And then spend money on experiences, not things.
Okay. Which one of those?
For example,
which one
going
of those
to concerts.
Can we make a super specific thing though, so that it's like a rule that you have to
I will
stick to?
travel this year.
Oh, okay. Where?
Italy. I just said it. I'm going to Italy.
You're Whoa! You surprised yourself.
I did.
You're going to Italy.
Yeah.
Or do you want to just say you're going to use your passport?
Well, you made me pick a spot, so I said Italy.
I
But
didn't make you pick a spot.
you said where. So
Oh,
yeah, you did make me pick a spot.
I was assuming actually that you were just going to say out of the country.
Oh.
And I was going to go like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, out of the country. But I really do, like, I think my family's going, and I would love to accompany them on that trip.
Mm.
It's going to have to be on a week when we are off of the air.
Yeah, either that or I got to find out what someone else is doing to come in here and press all those buttons.
No, I'm not going anywhere. You can't get rid of me.
All right, I like it. We gotta hold each other accountable. See if we're doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. We got to keep checking back in on these resolutions.
Okay.
Last year was the only resolution I've ever made work for a whole year.
That's it?
The only time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everything else just like sloughs off, you know. Like that's why I like the specificity of it. I love the idea of getting healthy, but the thing is like yeah, you avoid this whatever desserts and sweets and things that are bad for you for the first couple weeks, but then it sort of tails off because you go, oh, I'll have water. Like saying like no chocolate for a year, like
Why do that to yourself?
Because some of the beauty in life is in the challenge. That's the beauty of life. Challenging yourself and pushing yourself and seeing if you can do it. That's the good stuff.
I agree.
like it.
I agree.
It's the effort of a real Christmas tree
Oh, God.
that makes
It's
a real
2018,
Christmas
Brett.
tree superior.
It's 2018. We're not getting into this.
You know what I mean, though. It's not the smell. It's not the feel. It's not the hassle that it drops needles everywhere and that it dries out and that you gotta water it and that a bug might come out of it. It's the effort that it takes that makes it worth it and makes it far superior.
The worst part about this is we have to end the show, so you get the last word. I don't even get to argue with you.
That's a wrap, everybody, on another edition of the Brett Davern Show. Coming in hot in
So
2018. No, you're not. Thank you out there for listening live on Adobe Radio, subscribing on YouTube, or listening wherever you get your podcast. If you like what you heard, everybody, just find one of your friends and tell them.
Tell them.
And let us know.
Tell us you like us.
Do you make... No.
That's what you just
That's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say was, like, let us know what you think about what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Is your resolution specific? Does it need to be? Do you agree with me? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you like fake Christmas trees because you're a crazy person?
Whatever.
Let us know, everybody. You need help picking a resolution? You need help fine-tuning your resolution? Let me know. Hit us up on Twitter. Email us. Text us. Whatever. But most importantly, just go tell a friend that you enjoy this program and tell them how they can listen. Say goodbye, Producer Katie.
Goodbye.
Producer Katie is on Twitter and Instagram at KATIELECLERC.
Thanks.
I'm on Twitter and Instagram at BDav. There's 2 V's at the end. The show is on all the social media at Brett Davern Show. Check it out, everybody. Almost to 5,000 followers on Instagram.
We're so close.
So close. Climbing up the charts. Also, man, I see those emails every day of people subscribing on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Those subscribers are going up, up, up. We love all of your support, everybody. Thank you so much out there. It really, really means a lot to us that you guys get something out of this and appreciate it, and it makes us just feel warm and fuzzy inside and want to keep doing it for you. You can go to idobi.com for archived episodes, photos, and much, much more. Also, every podcast of this show is on iTunes and TuneIn and Stitcher, and there's so many ways to listen to all the episodes that you might have missed, so go back and check them out. So once again, for Katie LeClaire and Boy Wonder, I'm Brett, and I'm reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. That was our show. This time it's not a good night, it's a good morning to all the Georgia Bulldogs out there. Big game tonight, everybody. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of the Georgia Bulldogs, but I do root for them. So go get them tonight, boys. I can't stand Nick Saban and the Tide. Ugh! Ugh! Disgusting. Come on, Georgia. Sick 'em.